When you're a superstar in the WWE, your look is almost as important as your ability to wrestle, and the stars on our list all had some pretty iconic appearances during their primes. However, once WWE stars leave the ring for good, they often, for better or for worse, start to look very different. For this list, we're taking a look at 10 wrestlers who look nothing like they did at their peak. Enjoy the video and be sure to let us know which one of these stories was your favorite. Once you're done watching, make sure you subscribe to the Sportster and join the notification squad. Stacy Keibler. Although Stacy Keibler is only in her mid-30s, her wrestling days are long behind her, as she's already been retired from the WWE for almost a decade. But even though Keibler is a retired athlete, she seems to actually be getting hotter with age. She won the WWE Babe of the Year award back in 2004, and she looks so much better these days, and that's after she's become a mother. Keibler's devotion to fitness is impressive, and it's definitely paying off, as she's currently sporting sexier abs than when she was in the ring. If you were a guy who was crushing on Stacy Keibler during her wrestling career, we can only imagine how you feel about her these days. The Undertaker. Ever since 1984, when he debuted as Texas Red, Mark Calloway, or as most people know him, The Undertaker, has been one of the most iconic wrestlers the WWE has to offer. Fans may be surprised, however, at just how much the superstar's look has changed over the years. In college, he was actually much slimmer and had ginger hair, and in the early years of his pro wrestling career, he was super jacked and was also sporting a deathly look. Fast forward to today, and The Undertaker is starting to show his age as his muscles have become much less defined and his skin is beginning to wrinkle. He has been a staple of the WWE for decades now, and even though his looks are fading, it seems like he's keen to keep going strong. CM Punk. When CM Punk was fighting in the WWE, he made it very clear that he didn't actually like working out, and his average Joe physique ended up being a pretty big problem when he had to face off against the likes of John Cena and Brock Lesnar. Still, Punk was able to achieve quite a bit of success in the WWE, but when he decided to jump ship over to the UFC, he had no choice but to get ripped. CM Punk showed up to the weigh-in looking noticeably leaner and more muscular than he was in the WWE, but unfortunately, his efforts in the gym couldn't help him from losing his debut match in just over 2 minutes. Regardless of the result, we have to hope that CM Punk is at least happy with his new ripped physique. Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus is yet another case of a WWE diva who's actually gotten hotter with age, which is crazy because she was pretty damn sexy during her days in the ring. Stratus claims that her remarkable aging is mostly due to her commitment to yoga, and the former wrestler has actually opened up her own yoga studio in Toronto called Stratosphere. Trish has been able to maintain her famous curves while also developing some seriously toned abs. If Trish Stratus is a good example of what yoga will do to your aging body, then you can sign us up for her next class. Alundra Blaze. WWE diva and Hall of Famer Deborah Michelli is probably better known to wrestling fans as Alundra Blaze, or even Medusa. In the 80s and 90s, she was one of the most popular and memorable women in wrestling, winning lots of titles. But these days, she is almost unrecognizable. Alundra Blaze was known more for her wrestling skills than her looks, but there's no denying that she wasn't half bad to look at in those diva outfits. Unfortunately for her, her looks have seriously faded off in recent years, and she definitely looks much older than her age. Michelli has been retired for quite a while now, so we can't blame her too much for letting herself go, but it's still shocking to see such a drastic physical change. Triple H. Back in the early 2000s, Triple H began to pack on some serious pounds, and it looked like the aging superstar was destined to join the list of former wrestlers who now look terrible. Something must have clicked for Triple H though, because he totally reverted that trend and now looks better than ever. The star is now in his late 40s and he is arguably in the best shape of his life, and apparently can put up some outrageously big numbers at the gym. We aren't sure what exactly prompted Triple H to turn himself into the picture of fitness that he is today, but we have to think that having Vince McMahon as a father-in-law has definitely had an effect over the WWE legend. Missy Hyatt. Missy Hyatt has been very famous in the world of female wrestling for over 30 years now. Missy was an excellent wrestler who achieved a lot of success in her prime, and she looked absolutely stunning doing it. Unfortunately, like so many other aging divas, she has not aged well at all, and she's a great example of what happens when you get far too much plastic surgery too quickly. Her look is very unnatural these days, and she definitely doesn't have any of the sheer sex appeal that she had back in her prime. On top of this physical decay, Hyatt has also found herself getting in trouble with the law in recent years, which is definitely not a good look on anyone. The Rock. Dwayne Johnson's goal was always to become a wrestler like his father, Rocky Johnson, but we think it's safe to say that his career definitely surpassed that of his dad's. The Rock achieved incredible success, and that's probably mainly because he's built like a Greek god. That being said, Johnson's physique and overall look has definitely fluctuated over years. During his prime in the WWE, Johnson was rocking a more lean body. But if you take a look at him these days in movies like Baywatch, The Rock is looking absolutely enormous. Hollywood and the WWE may have turned The Rock into one of the biggest stars in the world, but he'll always be the goofy kid from the fanny pack photo to us. Terry Runnels. Terry Runnels is another classic horror story of a WWE diva getting way too much surgery done and having it backfire to make the person look much worse than they did before. The diva used to be legitimately stunning and was the adoration of wrestling fans worldwide, but these days she's looking pretty dreadful. Runnels is now in her 50s, so it makes sense that she has aged quite a bit. The problem is that she has aged in some very unnatural and unattractive ways. Seeing Terry Runnels look the way she does these days really is a shame, as there was a time when she was one of the most beautiful women in the world of sports. Jillian Hall. In the early 2000s, Jillian Hall was the picture-perfect image of a WWE diva. She was a blonde bombshell with a curvaceous body that all the boys adored, and she was even awarded the honor of Divas Champ before leaving the WWE in 2010. Unfortunately, all of her parts that the boys loved so much weren't so natural, and all of the plastic surgery that Jillian Hall had isn't looking too good these days. She's still young and she still looks okay, but she is definitely looking older than her age, and we're guessing that things will just continue to go downhill in the coming years. It's sad to see such an icon of beauty begin to slip so young and start to look nothing like she did at her peak. So there you have it. There is our list of 10 wrestlers who look nothing like they did at their peak. Which one of these entries shocked you the most? What other wrestler body transformations do you know about? Let us know what you think in the comment section down below, and be sure to subscribe to The Sportster for more awesome videos.
Wrestling gimmicks range in everything from The Undertaker to Mr. Perfect. While a number of these characters are original creations, some are actually based off real-life people. See which of your favorite superstars are based off of real-life killers, famous actors, and singers. Triple H. Before he was the founding member of D-Generation X, or simply known as The Game, Triple H was referred to as Hunter Hearst Helmsley. The rich and arrogant character came from the brain of Vince McMahon. After moving to the rich town of Greenwich, Connecticut, McMahon wanted to make a character based off the snobby neighbors that he had. As Helmsley grew in the WWE, the name quickly evolved into Triple H, and much of the character traits changed as well. Rob Van Dam. With flips, kicks, and high-flying moves, Rob Van Dam has the natural style of an action movie star, and that is why so many people were quick to compare him to Jean-Claude Van Damme. This is actually where Rob got his name from. He looks a little like the movie star, and both have proven that they can deliver some pretty nasty kicks. Stone Cold Steve Austin. After ditching the short-lived ringmaster gimmick, Steve Austin needed something that WWE fans would love. This is when he turned to serial killer Richard Kalinsky. Kalinsky was known as the Iceman because he always froze his victims after killing them. Not only did Austin turn the Iceman into Stone Cold, but he used many of the mannerisms and deadly stares while he was a heel performer. Austin used this idea to propel him into superstardom around the globe. John Cena. Many people think that John Cena's original rap gimmick was based off Vanilla Ice because he dressed like him for a SmackDown Halloween party. That is not the case, as Cena based his initial character off of Mark Wahlberg's rapper persona, Marky Mark. The Boston roots, similar ring gear, and rap phrasing are just a few of the ways that Cena channeled Marky Mark and turned himself into a main event performer. JBL. Bradshaw was a mid-card talent at best when he was part of the APA and later through a short singles career. Everything changed when he introduced himself as the millionaire tycoon known as JBL. JBL's character was heavily based off of George W. Bush. He talked about his Texas roots, supporting big business, and even built up his own cabinet like the former president. The gimmick change led to huge things, including a lengthy WWE title run and memorable matches with both John Cena and Eddie Guerrero. John Morrison. As part of the tag team MNM, John Morrison was known as Johnny Nitro. Vince McMahon felt the name was too corny to be considered main event material. This caused his character to completely transform into a rock star inspired by The Doors' Jim Morrison. With long hair, rock star clothes, and slow motion entrance, Morrison really filled the part and won the ECW championship because of it. Clarence Mason. In the mid-1990s, the O.J. Simpson trial was the hottest thing on television. WWE decided to take advantage of this by introducing a manager known as Clarence Mason. Mason was supposed to be a knockoff of lawyers like Johnny Cochran. He started out by representing Owen Hart and the British Bulldog, along with a number of other heel wrestlers. Mason would go on to form the group Nation of Domination, before leaving for a career in WCW. Adam Rose. Adam Rose was an annoying British guy who loved to party. Ring any bells? If you thought Prince Harry, you're wrong. Rose's hippie-like party character was actually based off of comedian Russell Brand. Rose copied his flamboyant style and mannerisms that were shown in several movies and stand-up specials. Much like Brand, Rose's career stumbled before it ever reached its full potential. Farouk. The Nation of Domination was a powerful group that helped showcase the rise of superstars like D'Lo Brown, The Godfather, and The Rock. The leader, Farouk, was often associated with the Black Panthers, but he was actually based off the Nation of Islam leader, Louis Farrakhan. They wore similar outfits, including the trademark hats that Farouk wore for his ring entrances. And number 1, the Honky Tonk Man. If you ask the Honky Tonk Man, he would proudly claim that Elvis was based off of him and not the other way around. The goofy character originally started off as a joke, but then fans were shocked when the Honky Tonk Man won the Intercontinental title and held it for more than a year. Honky Tonk Man was nothing more than a cheap Vegas stage act, but he made it work in the WWE. Well, there you have it. What wrestler is your favorite? Is there anyone that we missed? What celebrities should be turned into wrestling characters? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Sportster on YouTube.
Wrestling is a business full of huge egos, so countless real battles have taken place that weren't scripted. Here are 10 of the most memorable shoot fights in wrestling. 10 wrestling matches that turned into real fights. Steven Regal versus Goldberg. William Regal is one of the toughest guys to ever step foot in a ring, but this encounter took place in WCW, when he was Steven Regal. This was the first challenge for the undefeated Goldberg, who couldn't work a decent match, and the veteran Regal decided to test planned or not. This one was definitely a shoot fight between a grizzled veteran and an upstart rookie. Perry Saturn versus Mike Bell. This match is best known as an arm drag, which ended with Saturn landing on his head. Saturn didn't take this lightly and began to legitimately beat up the youngster. He threw him out to the outside and Bell landed directly on top of his head. Not a good look for a veteran like Perry Saturn. Kurt Angle versus Daniel Puder. This was perhaps the biggest moment in the history of Tough Enough, a series that's generally seen as a failure. The Olympic gold medalist challenged any contestant to an amateur-style bout, which was accepted by MMA specialist Daniel Puder. The two were locked in a battle when Puder locked in a Kimura lock, forcing the referees to count a pinfall to keep.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone. Have a party unlike any other.
That's good. 3, 2, 3.
What's going on, Jill?
I'm not sure, Jeff. 6. Oh, right. It looks like you're going to catch me. 1, 2, 3. Where'd this come from? I think it came from in there.
Did you ever see a lassie, a lassie, a lassie? Did you ever see a lassie go this way and that? Go this way and that way and this way and that way. Did you ever see a lassie go this way and that?
paper, Barney. It was an accident.
Oh, that's okay, Emily. You are Emily, right? You look sort of different.
I'm just like Mother Goose. See?
Oh, I see.
In school, we've been reading Mother Goose rhymes, like this one. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such sport. And the dish ran away with the spoon.
That's a good one.
Now, I'm supposed to write a new rhyme of my own.
Well, that sounds like fun.
I thought if I looked like Mother Goose, it might help give me an idea. But I'm still having a hard time.
Is this one of your rhymes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, let's take a look. Thank you. Roses are red, violets are blue, scribbly line, all scratched out, shoe.
See, I think I need some help.
Well, I know someone who'd be happy to help. And she's already here.
She is. Where?
Right here.
I just love doing that. It tickles.
Oh, hi, Mother Goose.
Well, hello, Barney. Oh, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you.
You're Mother Goose?
Well, that's right. And you're Keisha. And Robert. And Jill. And Jeff. And... Well, my goodness, I must be looking in a mirror.
I'm Emily.
I know you are, dear.
How did she know our names, Barney?
Oh, Mother Goose knows the name of every boy and girl who's heard her rhymes.
That's right. And I knew your mommy and daddy when they were little, and your grandmother and grandfather when they were little. Oh, I'm Mother Goose, and I'm here to say that I love to speak in rhyme. I've been around for many, many years, for a very, very, very long time.
She's been around for many, many years, for a very, very, very long time.
Now what is a rhyme, you ask? What is a rhyme, you say? Rhyming words will sound the same, like fiddle and diddle, name and game. Like farmer in the dell, pussy in the well, I like to speak in rhyme. Oh, I'm Mother Goose, and I'm here to say that I love to speak in rhyme. I've been around for many, many years, for a very, very, very long time.
She's been around for many, many years, for a very, very, very long time. Now some of her rhymes are funny, and some are for sleepy time. And others talk about animals, like the sheep and Little Bo Peep.
Like sugar and spice and three blind mice, I like to speak in rhyme. Oh, I'm Mother Goose, and I'm here to say that I love to speak in rhyme. I've been around for many, many years, for a very, very, very long time.
She's been around for many, many years.
For a very, very, very long time.
Mother Goose, Emily's been trying to write a rhyme, and I thought you might be able to help.
Ah, so you'd like to be a little Mother Goose? Well, I'll be happy to take you under my wing.
Oh, boy. I mean, thank you.
Well, first let me see how you were trying to write.
Okay.
Oh, dear. Here sits the Lord Mayor. Here sit his two men. Here sits the rooster. Here sits the hen. Here sit the little chickens. Here they run in. Chin chopper, chin chopper, chin chopper, chin. You see, there's your problem. You weren't smiling. To write a Mother Goose rhyme, you have to be smiling, and laughing is even better.
Oh, Writing rhymes sounds like fun. I'd like to write one too.
Well, then the first thing for us to do is to get up, get out, and have a little fun.
And I've a whole book full of fun things we can do.
Well, then let's get started.
Now, if you need an idea for a rhyme, just open your eyes, look around, and write about what you see.
Okay, you.
Could you make a rhyme about these flowers?
Oh. Daffy Down Dilly has come to town in a yellow petticoat and a green gown, and her white blossoms are peeping around.
Could you even write a rhyme about our playset?
Well, of course. Especially if I pretend that it's a great, big, beautiful bridge.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady.
Build it up with iron bars, iron bars, iron bars. Build it up with iron bars, my fair lady.
Iron bars will bend and break, bend and break, bend and break. Iron bars will bend and break, my fair lady.
Build it up with silver and gold, silver and gold, silver and gold. Build it up with silver and gold, my fair lady.
Gold and silver I have none, I have none, I have none. Gold and silver I have none, my fair lady.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady, my fair lady.
Have you really been to London, Mother Goose?
Oh, goodness, yes, many times. London is a wonderful city in a country called England. When I wrote these rhymes a long, long time ago, they didn't have cars or buses or trains. They had beautiful carriages pulled by horses.
You mean like the horses over by that tree?
I don't see any horses.
Oh, try looking on the other side of the tree. I think they're going to like this.
Ah, just like in jolly old London.
Mother Goose, your carriage is ready. Up at the Piccadilly-O, the coachman takes his stand. And when he meets a pretty girl, he takes her by the hand.
Whip away forever, oh, drive away so clever. Oh, all the way to Bristol, oh, he drives her four in hand. Up at the Piccadilly-O, the coachman takes his stand. And when he meets a pretty girl, he takes her by the hand.
Whip away forever, oh, drive away so clever. Oh, all the way to Bristol, oh, he drives her four in hand.
Oh, whip away forever. Oh, drive away so clever. Oh, all the way to Bristol. Oh, he drives her four in hand.
Hey, Miss Ella, it looks like they're hoisting around down there. Hoisting around.
Well, I'm sure they're having a wonderful time with Mother Goose, Scooter. Oh, I declare her rhymes are so much fun.
Oh, can I hear one, can I?
Well, all right. Here's one of my favorites. I'll say it, then you give it a try. Ahem. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Wow. Let me try, okay?
All right.
Yeah, okay. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled Piper. Oh, oops. Peter Piper peck of pickled pocket. Picky people pocky. Petey Picky pepper. Why is that one of your favorite rhymes?
Because it's so much fun watching other people try to say it.
Oh, yeah? Well, Peter Pepper Picky Pocket. Peter Pepper.
Sure, that's easy for you to say.
Thanks, Barney.
You're most welcome.
Mother Goose, do you think we can get ideas for rhymes in here?
Oh, I'm sure of it. In fact, you could make it a game.
Good idea. Let's all look around and try to find things that remind us of Mother Goose rhymes.
Wonderful.
Look, here's a Humpty Dumpty puzzle. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
Oh, dear. Well, maybe you can put him together again, Emily.
I'll try.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
But I can.
Well, he looks much better now.
Look what we found, Barney. Does this remind you of any Mother Goose rhymes?
Well, how about one called The Clock? There's a neat little clock. In the schoolroom it stands, and it points to the time with its two little hands. And may we, like the clock, keep a face clean and bright, with hands ever ready to do what is right.
I like that. Me too.
Oh my! It's wake-up time!
To market, to buy a fat pig. Home again, chickadee jig. To market, to buy a fat hog. Home again, jiggity jog. To market, to buy a plum bun. Home again, market is done.
Aha! Now here's something worth writing rhymes about.
The numbers? What's so special about numbers?
What's so special about numbers? Well, I use them in my rhymes all the time, and you can too. Numbers are good for counting.
Yes.
And they're good for telling time.
Yes.
But most of all,
Yes.
they're lots of fun to say.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, begin again.
Let's sing it together.
Okay, yeah.
1, 2,
Buckle my shoe.
3, 4,
Shut the door.
5, 6,
Pick up sticks.
7, 8,
Lay them straight.
9, 10.
Begin again.
Now let's try it really fast.
All right.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, that's the end. That's the end.
Oh, it's very good. I'd say that right.
Well, it certainly looks like you're enjoying those Mother Goose rhymes, Scooter.
I am. This is really good stuff. Real good. Yeah. You want me to read a rhyme for you?
Why, that would be lovely. Something soft and pretty.
Oh, yeah. Something soft and pretty. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Here's one called The Donkey.
Oh,
Donkey, old and gray. Open your mouth and gently bray.
lovely.
Lift your ears and blow your horn to wake the world this sleepy morn. Whew. Yeah, how was that?
Why, Scooter, when you're reading, I feel like there's a real donkey sitting right next to me.
Wow, thanks. I guess.
Look, Mother Goose, I found a toy sheep. Is that something you can write a rhyme about?
Oh, goodness, yes. I've written lots of rhymes about sheep and lambs.
You have?
Mm-hmm. Just listen.
Baba, black sheep, have you any wool?
Yes, sir, 3 bags full. One for my master, one for my dame, one for the little boy who lives down the lane.
Baba, black sheep, have you any wool?
Yes, sir, 3 bags full.
Oh, my.
Little boy blue, come blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the cow's in the corn. Where's the boy who looks after the sheep? He's under the haystack fast asleep.
Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and doesn't know where to find them. Leave them alone and they'll come home, wagging their tails behind them.
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go.
It followed her to school one day, school one day, school one day. It followed her to school one day, which was against the rule. It made the children laugh and play, laugh and play, laugh and play. It made the children laugh and play to see the lamb at school. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow.
It seems like you wrote a lot of rhymes about sheep.
Oh, goodness, yes. I've written rhymes about all sorts of animals. I love them all.
One of my very favorite Mother Goose rhymes has lots of animals in it.
Could you tell us?
Yes, do tell us.
Well, it's not just a rhyme, it's also sort of a long story. So I'll need lots of help. Boy, oh boy. Are you ready back there, everyone?
As ready as we'll ever be.
Then let's do it. I am Jack, and this is the house that Jack built. This is the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the cat that chased the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the dog that worried the cat that chased the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the cow with the crumpled horn that tossed the dog that worried the cat that chased the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the maiden all forlorn who milked the cow with the crumpled horn that tossed the dog that worried the cat that chased the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the man all tattered and torn that kissed the maiden all forlorn who milked the cow with the crumpled horn that tossed the dog that worried the cat that chased the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the priest all shaven and shorn that married the man all tattered and torn that kissed the maiden all forlorn who milked the cow with the crumpled horn that tossed the dog that worried the cat that chased the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. I am Jack, and this is the house that Jack built. This is the house that Jack built. Yay! Good job, everyone! Well done. I like you, Jack. You might even say it was super-duper.
Well, you've all made me feel right at home by doing so many of my rhymes.
You must have a wonderful home.
Oh, she does. It's full of surprises and lots of fun.
Well, it can even give you some rhyming ideas. Say, why don't you all come with me for a visit right now?
Boy!
Is your home very far away?
Oh, it's much, much closer than you might think. My home is right inside this book.
I don't think we'll all fit in there.
Oh, you don't? Well, might be a little bit tight. What do you think, Barney?
Oh, I think we'll all fit just fine if we use our imaginations.
We can do that.
Splendid!
Then let's all use our imaginations. Here we go.
I told you it tickles to travel this way.
It does.
Oh, look. I've never seen any place like this before.
That's because there isn't any place else like this. All of our favorite stories are coming your way today. There's so much to do, so much to see. We're gonna run and jump and play.
The sun always shines, music and rhymes, laughter and fun for everyone.
Where do we begin? The fun never ends in the land of Mother Goose.
We'll visit old Humpty Dumpty and all of the king's men too. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep.
Mother Goose knows what to do.
The sun always shines, music and rhymes, laughter and fun for everyone. Where do we begin? The fun never ends in the land of Mother Goose.
We'll try to find the corner of Little Jack Horner.
A shoe for Betty Blue.
Then climb up the hill with Jack and Jill and tumble to the bottom too.
The sun always shines, music and rhymes, laughter and fun for everyone. Where do we begin? The fun never ends in the land of Mother Goose. Where do we begin? The fun never ends in the land of Mother Goose.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty?
Listen, where's that music coming from? Oh, it's the flowers. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row.
You see, I write about the things I see around me every day.
Oh, honk honk, geese coming through.
I know a rhyme about geese. Goosey, goosey, gander, where do you wander? Upstairs and downstairs and in my lady's chamber.
Oh, and they leave feathers everywhere.
Why?
Well, shall we go inside now?
Lead the way. Isn't it great?
Whoa, look at all this stuff.
Well, look around. Enjoy yourselves. Everything I have was meant to be shared with girls and boys.
In Mother Goose's house, you can find lots of things from nursery rhymes.
Wow, is this your very own Mother Goose book?
Oh, this is it. And this is the quill pen that I've written all my rhymes with.
It looks like a feather.
That's what a quill pen is, a feather dipped in ink. And I've been using this one a long, long time.
Wow, this looks really neat.
Mother Goose has had that for many years. That's Little Miss Muffet's Tuffet.
Pretty nice.
Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider and sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Oh, what a cute little spider.
What's this thing, Barney?
Why, that's Jack B. Nimble's candlestick. Want to give it a try?
Sure.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jump over the candlestick.
Now you try, Barney.
Oh, well, I don't
Come
think
on, it's fun.
Okay. Ready when you are.
Barney be nimble, Barney be quick. Barney jump over the candlestick.
Here I go.
Whoa! I think you shook up the clock, Barney. And I think you woke up some mice. Look!
Oh, good. You got my clock running again. It hasn't worked right ever since I wrote that rhyme about it. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1. The mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock.
Oh my, he can run fast, can't he?
Yeah.
Hickory dickory dock, 2 mice ran up the clock. The clock struck 2, and down they flew. Hickory dickory dock. Oh my, that looks like fun.
Hickory dickory dock, 3 mice ran up the clock. The clock struck 3. They all yelled, Hickory dickory dock.
What a funny place to have a house, in a clock.
Hickory dickory dock, 4 mice ran up the clock. The clock struck 4. They tried no more.
Hickory dickory.
Hickory dickory.
Hickory dickory dock.
What nice mice.
Nice mice. You made a rhyme, Emily.
Hey, I did!
You see? It isn't hard to do.
Barney, are these mittens part of a Mother Goose rhyme?
They sure are. Those mittens were lost and then found.
Meow.
3 little kittens, they lost their mittens and they began to cry.
Oh, mother dear, see here, our mittens we have lost.
What, lost your mittens, you naughty kittens? Then you shall have no pie.
Meow, 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 now we shall have no pie.
They look sad. Oh, but wait, look! 3 little kittens, they found their mittens and they began to cry.
Oh, mother dear, see here, our mittens we have found.
What, found your mittens, you funny kittens? Then you shall have some pie.
Purr, 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 now we shall have some pie.
Yummy, yummy pie! Mm-mm. The 3 little kittens put on their mittens and soon ate up their pie.
Oh, mother dear, see here, our mittens we have soiled.
What, soiled your mittens, you naughty kittens?
Then they began to sigh.
Meow, 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 meow.
Then they began to sigh. Scrub-a-dub-dub. The 3 little kittens, they washed their mittens and hung them up to dry.
Oh, mother dear, see here, our mittens we have washed.
What, washed your mittens, you good little kittens? Now you can go and play.
Meow, 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 now we can go and play.
Yay!
I'm glad the kittens can play today.
Oh, play today. You made another rhyme, Emily.
Play today. You're right, they do rhyme.
Goody!
Around here, almost anything can become a rhyme, even my neighbors.
Ooh.
Peter, Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her. He put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well. There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some soup and slices of bread. She hugged them and kissed them and put them to bed.
Oh, that's a really big shoe.
It sure was. What's that sound?
Oh, that's the man who sells pies. He rings the bell to let people know that he's coming.
Oh, it looks like he has a customer.
Hey, look, it's BJ. And he's dressed like Simple Simon.
Now let's see these pies.
Simple Simon met a pieman going to the fair. Says Simple Simon to the pieman,
Let me taste your ware.
says the pieman to Simple Simon.
Show me first your penny.
Says Simple Simon to the pieman.
Indeed, I have not any. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Oh.
Simple Simon went a-fishing for to catch a whale. All the water he could find was in his mother's pail.
Oh, brother. Hey! Oh, let's see.
Simple Simon went to look if plums grew on a thistle. He pricked his finger very much, which made poor Simon whistle.
Whoa. Hey, a bird. I know.
He went to catch a dicky bird and thought he could not fail, because he had a little salt to put upon its tail.
Hey, birdie. Hey, come back.
He went for water with a cup, but somehow it stayed dry. And now poor Simple Simon bids you all goodbye.
Oh, man, I give up.
Hi there, BJ. Come on in.
Hi, guys. How you doing? Check out the hat. Nice, huh?
I didn't expect to see you in Mother Goose Land, BJ.
Sissy and I come here all the time. Mother Goose is really cool.
Oh, well, thank you, BJ. I think you're really cool, too.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of your sister, here comes Baby Bop right now.
All right. Oh, look at all the pretty flowers.
A tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket. I wrote a letter to my friend, and on the way I lost it. I lost it, I lost it, and on the way I lost it. I wrote a letter to my friend, and on the way I lost it. Uh-oh, I wonder where it went. A tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket. I wrote a letter to my friend, and on the way I lost it. I lost it, I lost it, and on the way I lost it. I wrote a letter to my friend, and on the way I lost it. But I found it. Hi, Mother. Hi, Baby Boss.
Baby Bop.
Hi, Barney.
There.
Mother Goose, this is for you. You better hold on to it.
Oh, I will, thank you.
And I've got something for you, Sissy. It's a Mother Goose rhyme.
Oh, goody.
There was a little girl, and she had a little curl right in the middle of her forehead. When she was good, she was very, very good. And when she was bad, she was horrid.
I'm not horrid. I'm not.
Whoa.
Like that.
What? Oh. Hey. Okay. I have a Mother Goose rhyme for you, BJ. Whatever I say, you say just like me. Just like me. Okay. I went up one pair of stairs. just like me. I went up 2 pair of stairs, just like me. I went into a room, just like me. I looked out of a window, just like me. And there I saw a monkey, just like me. Hey! You can't catch me, Mr. Monkey! Where are you going, Sissy?
Mother Goose, why do you have just one wooden shoe? Don't you need 2?
One shoe was enough for one of the most magical sailing adventures ever.
Oh, I remember that sailing adventure.
You do?
I sure do. And it's a very interesting story. Winkin', blinkin', and Nod one night sailed off in a wooden shoe. Sailed on a river of crystal light into a sea of dew.
Where are you going and what do you wish?
The old moon asked the 3.
We have come to fish for the herring fish that live in this beautiful sea. Nets of silver and gold have we.
Said Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod. The old moon laughed and sang a song as they rocked in the wooden shoe. And the wind that sped them all night long ruffled the waves of dew.
Winkin' and blinkin' are 2 little eyes, and Nod is a little head.
And the wooden shoe that sailed the skies is a wee one's trundle bed.
So shut your eyes while Mother sings of wonderful sights that be.
And you shall see the beautiful things as you rock on the misty sea,
Where the old shoe rocked the fishermen free. Winkin', blinkin', and Nod.
Winkin', blinkin', and Nod.
Everybody, look what we found! Yeah, check it out!
Oh, right. Nice chair.
Oh, this isn't a chair, Jeff. It's a throne, the kind that kings and queens use.
Right. This throne is used by old King Cole when he comes to my house for tea. Only you don't quite look like the king, Jeff.
Well, he will if he puts this cape on. Here you go.
Now do I look like old King Cole?
You're still missing something.
Well, I think a king needs a crown.
Your Majesty, what are your commands?
Let's have a party.
Come have a tea party. Fit for a king.
A splendid idea. I highly approve. We'll need a really big table.
And some goodies. And we'll need lots of chairs. And some goodies.
Oh, but there's still something missing from our tea party.
Goodies. We need goodies.
Well, you're absolutely right, Baby Bob.
I am? Oh, I mean, yes, I am. Yum, yum.
Polly, put the kettle on. Polly, put the kettle on. Polly, put the kettle on, and let's drink tea.
Little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating his Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I."
Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Brewery Lane?
Yes, we know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Yes, we know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane.
Peas poured hot, peas poured cold. Peas poured in the pot 9 days old. Some like it hot, some like it cold. Some like it in the pot 9 days old.
penny to a penny hot cross buns. Ooh, yummy. Ladies and gentlemen, come to supper. Hot boiled beans and very good butter.
The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts, all on a summer's day. The Knave of Hearts, he stole the tarts and took them clean away.
Pat a cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can.
Roll it and pat it and mark it with a B. And put it in the oven for Barney and me.
Yum!
Polly put the kettle on, Polly put the kettle on, Polly put the kettle on, and let's drink tea. Polly put the kettle on, we'll all drink tea.
Help yourselves, everyone. Now that we've had tea, Your Majesty, what is your next command?
We must have music. Bring me my fiddlers, my drummers, my trumpeters, 3. Oh, please.
Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. He called for his pipe, and he called for his bowl, and he called for his fiddlers 3.
Dance with the fiddlers, dance with the fiddlers, dance with the fiddlers, 3. Dance with the fiddlers, dance with the fiddlers, dance with the fiddlers, 3.
Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. He called for his queen, and he called for his court, and he called for his trumpeters 3.
Dance with the trumpeters, dance with the trumpeters, dance with the trumpeters, 3. Dance with the trumpeters, dance with the trumpeters, dance with the trumpeters, 3.
Old King Cole was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul was he. He called for his ladies, and he called for his lords, and he called for his drummers 3.
Dance with the drummers, dance with the drummers, dance with the drummers, 3. Dance with the drummers, dance with the drummers, dance with the drummers, 3.
Dance with the fiddlers!
Dance with the trumpeters!
Dance with the drummers. Dance and dance and dance until you all fall down with me.
Oh, look, we're back in the treehouse. That was a great tea party, Mother Goose. I'm really full.
Remember when Mother Goose said you should be smiling to write a Mother Goose rhyme? Well, you're all smiling and laughing now, so this should be the perfect time to start writing your rhymes. Right, Mother Goose?
Right.
I'll get pencil and paper for everyone.
Yes. Well, Emily, you ready to give it another try?
I don't know.
Well, I think if you're going to be a little Mother Goose, you're going to need this.
Your very own quill pen?
It's the one I've written all my rhymes with. Oh, I can always make another one. There are lots of feathers around my house.
Can I try it out right now?
Certainly, dear. It's time to rhyme.
Is everyone ready to read their rhymes? Good. Jill, why don't you start us off?
Okay. Hi-ho, me oh my. I saw a bluebird in the sky.
Very good. Jeff, would you like to go next?
Okay.
Great.
I gave ice cream to a whale. He said yum and wagged his tail.
Oh, that's funny. How about you, Keisha?
All right. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4. Go upstairs to my front door. 4 steps, 3 steps, 2 steps, 1. Go downstairs to have some fun.
Now it's Robert's turn.
Okay. Mr. Elephant, big and gray, tell me how you feel today.
I feel good from head to toes, except for a tickle in my nose.
Now it's your turn, Emily. Let's hear your new rhyme.
Smiles are like sunshine, warm and bright. Smiles make everything feel all right. Here with my friends is where I like to be. Smiling at you, 'cause you're smiling at me.
Oh,
That's so nice. Good. Those rhymes were stupendous.
They certainly were. In fact, they were so good, I'm going to go straight back home and write them down in my very own book of rhymes.
Really? Oh, goodness. Oh, that's a great idea.
But I must say, this has been a simply glorious day.
Oh, we had fun too, Mother Goose.
Can we see you again sometime?
Well, of course, dear. In fact, you can visit with me anytime you want, just by looking right here. After all, I'm in the book.
Bye-bye.
Barney, it was really fun meeting Mother Goose.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Today was really special. Thanks, Barney.
Oh, you're welcome. But I'm not surprised. After all, every day can be special when you share it with people you love. I love you. You love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? I love you, you love me. We're best friends like friends should be. With a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
Hey, I've got an idea. Let's go share our new rhymes with some of the other kids.
That's a terrific idea.
Bye, Barney. Thanks for the great series. I forgot. I have one more rhyme, Barney. Want to hear it? Roses are red, violets are blue. My best friend is purple. My best friend is you. Bye, Barney. See you later.
sister, and brother.
And all together, they're a family. Very good, class. There are lots of different kinds of families.
Oh, a family is people and a family is love. That's a family. They come in all different sizes and different kinds. But mine's just right for me. Yeah, mine's just right for me.
I've got a friend who's lived with his mom and dad, with his brother and sister too. They've got a cat and a dog and a pet bullfrog, and I'm really glad they do.
There's a girl I know who lives with her mom. Her dad lives far away. Although she sees her parents just one at a time, they both love her every day. Oh, a family is people and a family is love. That's a family. They come in all different sizes and different kinds, but mine's just right for me. Yeah, mine's just right for me. I know a boy who's new, he just moved in. He moved from Alabama. And the person who's the head of his family is his loving